Hello YouTube, it's been a while. First of all, bear with me. I'm sorry, I just went to the dentist. They numbed me up and I'm still feeling a bit numb, but I wanted to record this as soon as possible. So, remember my old scamming videos? Well, here's another one. Cause I almost got scammed this past week, and it could have been pretty bad. Very bad. And when I said it could have been very bad, I mean it. So, let's dive into it. So, I've been looking for jobs, because I'm not happy with my current job for a lot of reasons. And so I was happy when this email showed up in my inbox. Thanks, PowerPoint, from Philip Makuk. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Dear applicant, we have received your recommendation as a fit candidate for the post of system administrator job opportunity posted on Indeed. However, I would like you to respond with yes if you're available. And I said, yeah, sounded good to me. Then you said, hello, thank you for your thoughts. Please find the attachment for the screening questions. Note that this job is a remote position. Your to answer the questions and reply to this email with your answers. Do not hesitate to get in touch if you have any questions. Alright, so let's take a look at what he sent me. So it's pretty much just a bunch of interview type questions that he sent me. So, pretty innocent. And here are my answers. Thank you for completing the interview questions. I acknowledge receipt of your answers. The hiring board has reviewed your submitted screening test and interview answers and feedback, and we're going to hire you. I'm going to paraphrase here. I'm just going to speed this up. We think you're going to be a good fit. You'll receive your duties every day via email, and I'll tell you what to do. You'll undergo training on Zoom after setting up your office. You're going to get paid $80 an hour, which sounds great. And there are going to be some benefits, also sounds great. And we're going to give you a check that you can use to set up your home office. So email Malcolm and give him your information, and so we can continue the process here. All right, so I email Malcolm, give him my information. Okay, and he gets back to me, giving me the offer letter and a whole list of stuff they're gonna send me. All right, so this is the end of the offer letter. I received this offer letter on February 8th, a Wednesday. I needed to accept this offer by the end of business the next day, February 9th, and start work on or before the 11th, which, now that I think about it, could have meant the 10th, but the 11th was a Saturday. I thought it was going to be the 13th. That was my interpretation of it. So I had to quit my job with 2 days' notice. So I went to go tell my boss I'm leaving. I got this great offer. I can't turn it down. It'd be a fool to turn it down. So I'm leaving. Today is today is Thursday. The day I talked to him is Thursday. Tomorrow's my last day. I'm out of here. So my boss asked me to ask them to push that start date back. My team at work is a little bit short-handed and small as it is, so me leaving with that short notice wasn't great for them, so I understand that. So I said I intend to accept the offer, however my boss asked to push that back. Can we do that? And he said, yeah. So, and I confirmed, hey, we're pushing this back, right? And he said, yeah. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just talk to you a lot later then. However, things took a turn. Because the following Monday, the day I thought I was supposed to originally start, he said, do you have time for Google Chat so I can tell you what to do today? And I'm like, what? I thought I was starting a lot later than that. And he said, no, we need to talk right now about next steps. So, okay, fine, whatever, let's talk. Alright, so we hopped into the Google Chat here. Just exchanged hellos. He said, they're honored to have me on board. I will meet with a representative of the company upon the delivery of my workstation. They will feed me with more information about my daily tasks. Are you aware that you will receive a check for the purchase of your workstation? I said, yep, yep. I saw that in the offer letter and email. I know about that. Do you have access to mobile deposit? And with what financial institution do you bank with? Yep, I do. I blocked out my bank for privacy reasons. You guys don't need to know that. What is the limit of your mobile deposit? I blocked that out too. You guys don't need to know that. Hold on while I process your check. It took a couple hours, but then he got back to me saying you sent me an email. Can we follow up with instructions and revert when done? Alright, so here's the email he sent. So, instructions for how to deposit the check. I've deposited checks before, I don't need to read those instructions. So let's look at the check, shall we? Okay, I put those black boxes up there. They were not there before. For private, I put them there for privacy reasons. And behind the top one, you can't see my mouse. Oh yeah, you can't see my mouse. Behind this one, the top one, is the name of a different company entirely. So I was going to be working for Telos, which is a real company doing legitimate business that these scammers were impersonating. But behind this black bar at the top was the name of a different company entirely. So that sent off alarm bells in my head, saying that, yeah, this is probably a scam. I was getting that feeling that morning when he needed to talk to me urgently, but then that pretty much just confirmed it to me. So then, after that, I actually called the real Telos and asked them if it was a scam, and they quickly and unequivocally told me that it is indeed a scam. And it sounds like they're well aware that that scammers are impersonating them. And they told me that the Telos Careers domain is not associated with them. Can't see it here, but these emails are from the teloscareers.com domain. So that confirmed it is a scam. So at that point, the scam editor in me that created some of my older videos kicked in and said, let's get his IP address. So I said, done, I deposited it. Here's the deposit slip. Made up an excuse, Google Gmail, just that I upload the picture to Google Drive. So here's a link to the picture. Backed it out. It's an IP grabbing link. Don't want to grab your guys' IP address. Then I went back to the Google chat. Instead of followed your instructions and replied to your email. And you said, is the check deposited? I said, yep. Here's the link to the picture again. He says it won't come up. Can you send it as an attachment? And I said, the link works. It's just working. I don't know why, but I don't seem to be able to send it any other way. He just says it's not working. So then I give him another link, a longer link. And eventually I get him to click on it. And his IP address is in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. Alright, so then I reported the scammer to his internet service provider in Nigeria. Hell if I know if that's gonna lead to anything, but I figured I might as well. Alright, so I was gonna also report him to Google, because I did a whois search, reverse search on the teloscareers.com domain, and I found it was hosted by Google. So I was gonna call Google, but I was on a hold for way too long, and the call just dropped, so I kind of gave up with that. Alright, and then let's go back to the check. I called the company that's behind the black bar, the legitimate company, but completely unrelated company. And it sounds like this is not the first time someone has said something like this to them, that they might be involved in a scam with fake checks. It was an underwhelming conversation. I hoped to get more information out of it, but didn't really get much out of it other than, yeah, we're not involved. This is not the first time we've heard something like this. Alright, so what can we learn from this? What can you guys learn from my experience so that you guys don't almost fall prey to a scam like this? So, the interview happening over email, that's a big red flag. Should have stuck out to me more at the time, but it just didn't. And in my defense, it was innocuous enough. I wasn't giving any personal information by participating in the email interview. And also there were some grammatical errors with their emails and Google chats that you probably wouldn't expect if you were looking for a job and trying to get employed. Also, this message about they will feed you with more information about your daily routine tasks, that sounds pretty vague and not specific at all. Sounds like we're just trying to make something up. That's a lesson you can learn from, I guess. And yeah, I reported them to the FBI. I reported this game to the FBI as well, giving them all the information I could, including their IP address. Hope something can come of that. And I'm just very pissed off at this scammer, because trying to steal money from someone is one thing, but trying to get them to quit their job on top of that is another thing entirely. I am very pissed off. I was this close to being unemployed for absolutely no reason at all. So I hope you guys can learn from this experience. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye.